Who the hell is a gold Speedmaster for? There's definitely something romantic about the stainless steel version because it's so close to the original that went to the moon, but gold? I'm sorry, Moonshine gold. Isn't gold reserved for a Scarface, 2 Chainz, or I don't know, some corporate desk diver, not a space explorer? Well, maybe. Let's find out. I wanted to see how this watch performed in the real world, so I took it out for a spin, doing my ordinary things. Unless you're new to the watch world, you probably know about the Omega Speedmaster Professional, aka the Moonwatch. It's arguably the most iconic watch in the world, famous for being the only NASA qualified watch for space missions, and of course being the first watch worn on the moon. It's been updated throughout the years, but the modern interpretation stays true to the original's roots. This recently released Moonshine Gold version with a green dial is that watch with a major obvious difference. The dimensions are basically the same. The dial layout is the same. We still have that good old dot over 90, and the caliber 3861 is the same certified master chronometer equipped with Omega's own coaxial escapement, but this one is Moonshine Gold. I know what you're thinking. What is Moonshine Gold? Does it have moon dust in it? Or is it made with some sort of high-proof, illegally made alcohol? Not quite. Moonshine Gold is Omega's own proprietary 18-karat yellow gold alloy. The secret sauce is a mix of gold, silver, copper, and palladium, and it gives the watch a slightly warmer tone than the traditional yellow gold look. The mix is also supposed to prevent the color and shine from fading over time, but we'll have to see if that holds true since the first Moonshine Gold watch from Omega was released a few years ago. No matter the mix, in my opinion, it looks fantastic. Yellow gold tends to stand out a lot, and this watch does stand out, but to me, it's a little more subtle, and I dig that. I like flashy, but not flashy. I also like subtlety, but not boring or plain. This watch, especially with this dark green dial and ceramic bezel, is what I call subtle bling. Absolutely my style. I had the watch for a week and I rarely ever took it off of my wrist because it was so good. If only I had the budget for one. This watch will cost you $34,800 US, which is around what I'd expect for a gold luxury watch from a major Swiss brand nowadays. Of course, the standout feature of this watch is that it's gold, but what truly makes it special is that it's still a Speedy. Whether it's gold, stainless steel, or even bioceramic, there will always be a place in the hearts of tons of people for this watch. And I don't blame them. The Speedmaster's history is out of this world, and the same basic design language has been popular for over 50 years. Since it's been to the moon, looks-wise, it hasn't really changed all that much. I'm typically not a fan of watches over 40mm, but at 42mm, the Speedy has always been an exception. How a watch fits on your wrist is purely subjective, but on mine, it fits just right on my 7¼ inch wrist. It could be the reasonable 47.5mm lug-to-lug length, or the fact that the dial is dark and the face, watch people hate that word, includes a dark green ceramic bezel. Darker dialed watches tend to look or wear smaller than they really are, and add the dark bezel to the mix, and the dial's surface area has to shrink as well, thus making the whole package, look a little smaller. Now, there is a watch from another famous brand that's also a chronograph. It is gold, has a green dial, and it received a lot of attention in recent years because of a few comments from the one and only John Mayer.
So I believe if you're out there and you care about what my picks are, the green dial gold Daytona is still out there, still floating around, and it's the future thing that I think people are gonna go, why didn't we know?
That thing pops with its bright yellow gold case and the naked yellow gold bezel. But this Omega, I'll be honest, take away popularity, hype, and resale value. Throw all that out the window. I'd choose this Speedy over that Daytona with little to no hesitation. It looks that good. I truly don't understand the Daytona hype, never have and probably never will. It didn't make it to the moon. So again, who is this Moonshine Gold Speedmaster for? It's simple. Do you like Speedies? And do you like the subtle bling of Moonshine Gold? I'm guessing a lot of people will say yes to both of those questions. So, it doesn't matter if you're Buzz Aldrin, Mr. T, or you work in an office. This watch is a Speedy through and through, with a little bit of Moonshine Gold sprinkled in just for fun. It's good. The moon dust? Salt Bay?